Alrighty then, let's get started. Front of the mat. Feet hip width apart. Good. Push the knees back to engage the quads. Squeeze the glutes forward. Good. Abs in. Good. Bring the hands shoulder height, shoulder width. Pull the arm bones into socket. Bring the arms to a T. Hold here and activate your upper middle back. And then bring the hands up and above the head, behind the back. Have the hands just above the shoulders. Rotate the biceps to the ceiling. Squeeze your triceps, locking out the elbows. And then keeping the arms just above parallel to the floor. Move your hands back towards the gym. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, take the right ear to the right shoulder, stretching out the left side of the neck. Then breathe into center. And out to left, left ear, left shoulder. Breathe in to center, right ear, right shoulder as you breathe out, and then chin down to oppose the left trap. Into center. Out, left ear, left shoulder, and then chin down. In the center, hands all the way down behind the back. Good. Swing both hands forward. Both hands back. Really try to drive the hands apart. Both hands forward, so that the band just clears your head. Both hands back. Good. Right hand forward. Left hand back. Left hand forward. Right hand back. Left hand forward. Right hand back. Right hand forward. Right hand back. Left hand forward. Left hand back. Both hands forward. Both hands back. Both hands to the ceiling, suck the abs in. Push the hips to the left, lean to the right, tippy toes right foot, stretching out the left side body. Squeeze the left glute, elevate your chest plate. Back bend, keep the hands driving apart. Ooh. Switch sides, push the hips to the right, leaning to the left, tippy toes, left foot. Squeeze the right glute, suck the abs in, elevate the chest. Ooh. Back to center. This time cross the right foot over the left, push the hips to the left, lean to the right. Stretching out the left side. And then let's twist the left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Looking at the back right corner of your mat. Back to center. Left foot over right. Push your hips to the right, leaning to the left. And twist the left shoulder forward, right shoulder back, looking at the back left corner of your mat. Squeezing that right glute. Back to center. Lightly activate the glutes, pull the abs in, back bend, chest to the ceiling, chin to the ceiling. Get to that point where you shake just a little bit. Keep the glutes on to protect the low back. Come back to center, forward fold, bend the knees a lot, lose the band. Take away any space between your thighs and your belly and your chest. Have the weight in the heels. This is more of a standing child's pose. This is not a hamstring stretch. Good. All right, fingertips on the mat. Push the right knee back a tad to wake up the right hamstring. And then see if you can cow back, so forward pelvic tilt, flatten out your back as much as you can. Then bring the arms to a T, and then bring the shoulders just a little bit higher than the hips, so you got a flat back. Then take the left hand to the floor, right arm to a T, then twist the twist the right shoulder back, bend the left knee just a little bit more. Try to get that right arm perpendicular to the floor, but the palm facing the right wall or the TV. Then wrap the right arm around the back. Place the right hand on top of the left hip or left thigh. Use the leverage from that right hand to twist that right shoulder back a little bit more. And then lengthen out your back again. Good. Unwind, bend the right knee, right fingertips to the floor. Soften both knees. Good. Then push the left knee back. Good. Just to wake up that left hamstring a bit. Then cow back. And then arms to a T, shoulders higher than the hips. Good. So you should feel a lot on the left side. Take the weight out of the toes. Bend the right knee a little bit more, then take the right hand to the floor, left hand to the ceiling, twist open. We're trying to get a little bit of IT band, but we'll get a little more IT band on the next stretch. Then wrap the left arm around the back, place the left hand on top of the right thigh or right hip, twist the left shoulder back a little bit more. Bend the left knee, unwind, left hand to the floor. Good. This time, keeping the fingertips on the floor, cow back as much as you can, and then just take your butt to the ceiling. So raise your butt to the ceiling as high as you can, but keep the weight in the heels. Relax that pose, bring the forearms to the thighs. So get nice and high. Good. Make sure your shoulders are higher than your hips. And then we're going to take the right hand to the right hip. Drive the right leg fully straight enough to where you can squeeze the right quad. Just keep that quad on, keep that thigh on. Twist the right shoulder back. So we're going for IT band this time, not hamstring. Keep twisting the right shoulder back. Leave the right hand where it is. Keep squeezing the thigh. This should feel like low back-ish. Should feel a little bit nervy. Good. Then bend the right knee, right forearm, right thigh, left hand, left hip. Good. Drive the left knee all the way back. Squeeze the left thigh. Twist the left shoulder back. As you twist the left shoulder back, you can use that right forearm to help create a little more twist. So push the right forearm into the right knee. Squeeze the left thigh. Good. Bend the left knee, fingertips to the floor. Good. This is where you guys might need some blocks if you have them. Keep the blocks close. All right, step the left foot back to a lunge. Feet are still hip width apart. Right shin bone is straight up and down. Good. Push the right knee back so that the right leg goes towards straight, but it doesn't have to be straight. Lee, use your blocks. Cow back. Good. Then bring the hands, fingertips directly underneath the shoulders. Good. Then again, bring the shoulders higher than the hips, arms to a T. Good. Hold here. Slowly twist the right shoulder back, left hand to the floor. Twist open. Try to get that right arm straight up and down, perpendicular to the floor. Good. All right, pay attention to this one. So keep the twist. So keep the right shoulder twisting back, but pivot the left heel in and down so that your feet become perpendicular to each other. So the left heel moves towards the right edge of your mat. Then bring your right hand on your right hip. We'll just relax that shoulder a little bit. Drive the right leg straighter. Squeeze the right quad. Now twist your right shoulder back. Good. Then take the left hand to your right ankle. Use that left hand to create a little bit of a twist. Good. Then take the right hand down to the right ankle. Both hands are on the right ankle. Stay nice and deep. Before your hands leave the mat, I want you to twist your left hip back a little bit, just to get that motion. Twist the left hip back, then release the left hand to the ceiling. Stack the left shoulder, left arm perpendicular to the floor. Squeeze the right quad. Hold here. And then we got two moves. First move, lean back. Second move, twist the left shoulder back. That's it. Keep your breathing. Good. Keep holding the right ankle with the right hand. Bend the right knee forward so the right shin bone is straight up and down. Good. Then take the right hand to the floor inside the right foot. Turn the thumb back towards the gym. So rotate your hand 180 degrees. Left hand 180 degrees. Wrap the left hand around the back. Place it on top of the right thigh. This time, drive the right shoulder a little deeper. And then take the right arm under the right leg and give yourself a little bind here. And slowly work the right leg towards straight, but be very careful here. Just apply a little pressure on that right hamstring with the right tricep. Good. And then right knee forward. Good. Release the hands either side of your right foot. Pivot the left heel back off the mat. Good. Push the right knee back real quick. Then bring the right knee forward. Then step forward, left foot forward, right foot back. Cow back. Push the hips back. Walk the hands back under the shoulders. Get the shoulders as high as you can. Good. Without the fingertips leaving the mat. And then bring your arms to a T. And hold. Good. And then slowly, right hand to the floor, left hand to the ceiling, twist open. Left arm perpendicular to the floor. That's it. Keep working the left leg. Now here we go. Keep twisting the left shoulder back, but pivot the right heel in and down. Good. Then work the left leg straight-ish, straight as you can. Left hand, left hip. Right hand, left ankle. Stay tall, get the shoulders high, twist the left shoulder back. That's it. Then left hand down to the left ankle, so both hands are down. Take the chest towards the left knee. Twist the right hip back a little bit before the right hand leaves. And then here we go. Release the right hand to the ceiling, twist open. Hold here, try to work that left leg a little bit straighter. 2 moves. First one, lean back. So take your back towards the person behind you. Second one, twist the right shoulder back. You just sit here and embrace the pain. Good. Holding the left ankle, bend the left knee forward, left hand to the mat inside the left foot. Turn the right thumb back towards the gym, so you're rotating at 180 degrees. The wrist, wrap the right hand around the back. Dig the left shoulder inside the armpit of the left knee. And then take the left arm under the leg and place it on top of the left thigh. Bind around the left thigh. Then if you can, you move both hands towards the left knee. And then slowly push the left knee back. But again, be careful. Good. If you'd like to, you can twist the right shoulder back a little bit. And then here we go. Left shin bone straight up and down. Good. Unwind the bind. Take the hands either side of your left foot. Take the right heel back off the mat. Push the left knee back to work the left leg straight. Then push the left knee forward and then step back to down dog. Good. It's about halfway done with the warm-up. Hang here, walk it out for about 30 or 45 seconds. All right, here we go. Bend the right knee to 90 degrees. Try to have the feet even with each other. You'd be able to fit a block between your big toes lengthwise. That's about the space you want to have. So the right knee's bent. Cow back. Good. Now twist the left hip back. And then move to the fingertips in your left hand. Keep twisting the left hip back, but walk your left hand forward a little bit. Try to lengthen the left side of the body. And then turn the left shoulder to the ceiling. Then bring the left hand down, take the right leg off, bend and twist. And then go to the fingertips in the right hand. Good. And then one finger on the right hand. Good. Then step the right foot behind the body. Drive the hips to the ceiling. Take the right arm to a T to open up the chest. Keep the glutes on both sides. Good. And then let's come back to down dog, keeping the hips high. Then left knee bent, right leg towards straight, cow back, push back with the hands. Twist the right hip back. Fingertips right hand. Walk the right hand forward a little bit. Open the right side and lift the right shoulder towards the ceiling. And then let's go right hand down, left leg off, bend and twist. Think about elevating and getting high. Fingertips left hand. One finger left hand and hold. And then keep twisting back till the left foot steps behind the body, hips high. Good. Keep the glutes on. Very nice. Keeping the hips high, step back to down dog. Good. Walk out those calves a little bit. And then we're gonna go top of a push-up. Hold here. Now I want you to take your left hand to your left hip, but turn your left hip down. A little more. Good. Push back, down dog. Left hand is still on the hip. I know. All right. Left hand down, top of a push-up. Right hand, right hip. Lower the right hip so the hips are flat. Good. Keep the right hand on the hip, push back. Down dog. Good. Right hand down. Top of a push-up. Left leg off. Fingertips right hand. Good. Left forearm to the mat. Good. Fingertips are still in the right hand. Back to top of a push-up. Left leg down. Right hand down. Right leg off. Fingertips left hand. Right forearm to the mat. Hold here. Back to top of a push-up. Good. Left hand down, right leg down. Sink the sink the hips to up dog. Put the weight into the right shoulder. The weight into the left shoulder. Come back to center. Twist the left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Look at your right heel. Should be a little feeling on the low back, right side. Switch, right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. Looking at your left heel. Back to center. Top of a push-up. Good. Sink the hips. Top of a push-up. Left leg off. Last one. Sink the hips. Top of a push-up. Switch feet. Sink the hips. Top of a push-up. Right leg down. Knees down. Child's pose. Walk it all the way back. Well done. All right, we got a little bit of quad work, and then we'll be opened up, ready to rock and roll. All right, first one, hands and knees. Good. Step the right foot forward, take the hands to the ceiling. Sink in. Good. Turn the palms back, take the biceps towards the ear, squeeze the left glute, but elevate the chest. Pull the abs in. Good. Then bring your arms to a T. And think about this, you want to keep your arms parallel to the floor, but drive your hands back to open up your chest. So you should feel this on your rear delt. Then without dropping your chin, Miss Lee, keep your eyes level and behind the head interlace your fingers. Then cup your fingers so that you're holding a tennis ball in your hands and that your hands aren't flat, and then drive your left elbow to the ceiling. Ooh. Then lean back a little. And then twist the left shoulder forward and up, right shoulder down and back. Hold here, bring your arms to a T. Twist back a little more. Take the right hand to the outside of your left leg. Behind the back. Good. That's it. And then take your left hand to the floor. Float your left foot. Reach back. Right hand, left foot. Squeeze your left glute. Good. Just try to get your right shin bone straight up and down. That's it. Good. Now, get your balance and see if you can get your left hand to the ceiling. Keep squeezing. And then see if you can get both hands to your left foot. Keep squeezing. Chest up, collarbones open. Very nice, you guys. Slowly release, step back, down dog. Here we go, get the pad to the other side. Knees down, left foot forward, hands to the ceiling. Sink in. Drive your chest up, pull your abs in, rotate the palms back, bring your biceps towards your ears. Good, elevate that chest. Good, then bring the arms to a T. Keeping the arms parallel to the floor, keep driving your hands back. Good. And then without the chin dipping, keep your eyes level. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Good. Then drive the right elbow to the ceiling and hold. You'll feel one side is tighter than the other. With most of you, it's probably this side. Twist the right shoulder forward and up. Left shoulder down and back. Hold here. Let it open up a little bit more before you bring your arms to a T. Then twist the left shoulder back, left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Good. And then here we go. You're going to release the left hand, take the right hand to the floor, float the right foot, reach back. Left hand, right foot for a quad stretch. Squeeze the glute, pull in the abs, twist the left shoulder back. And then when you're ready, get your balance, take your right hand to the ceiling. And then take your right hand back. So you got both hands to your right foot. Chest tall. Good. Slowly release. Down dog. All right. Warm up is complete. We're going to go through a little balance here. So we're going to walk through it with our eyes closed. It'll get us a little more stretch, and then we're going to walk through it with our eyes. All right, we're going to walk through it with our eyes open, and then we'll do the same thing, eyes closed. So here we go. Right foot forward to a lunge. Good. Push the right knee back. Give ourselves a little hamstring stretch. Then we're going to go right knee forward, hands to the ceiling, warrior one. Good. Right shin bone stays up, stay straight up and down. Take the left knee to the floor, but not touching. Back bend a little bit. 59. Just kidding. Back up to warrior one right. Peel open to warrior two right. Very nice. Hands on the hips. Drive your right knee to the right. Drive your left knee back. Squeeze both glutes. Elevate your chest and lean back. Really trying to work open the left hip flexor, inside the groin on the left side. Come back to neutral, work the right leg straight. Squeeze both glutes, both thighs, bring the arms to a T. Good, then reach towards your right hand, as far as you can. Then from here, keep your spine at the angle it's currently at compared to the floor. Then make your arms perpendicular to the floor. So that means your left hand should be on top of your left shoulder, which should be on top of your right shoulder, Miss Sunny, and on top of your right hand. Then take the right hand, reach straight down towards the floor. Touch the floor just behind the right leg. Lean back a little. Good. We're going to do this with our eyes closed, don't forget. Here we go. Warrior two right. Good. Right leg straight, right toes in, left toes out. Warrior two left. Good. Turn and pivot. Warrior one left. So feet should still be hip width apart. Good. Now we got to go back to our pose. So we got to go hands to the floor. Push the left knee back. Work the left leg towards straight. Cow back. Then left shin bone straight up and down, meaning left knee forward. Hands to the ceiling, warrior one left. Lower the right knee to the floor but not touching, and then elevate your chest and lean back. Ooh. Then come back up to warrior one left. Peel open to warrior two left. Good. Hands on the hips. Drive your left knee to the left. Drive your right knee back. Make your spine as straight and tall as you can and lean back. Good. Then come back to neutral. Work the left leg straight, squeeze both thighs and glutes, bring the arms to a T, reach towards your left hand, and then make your arms perpendicular to the floor. Right, so the right hand should be directly above the left hand. Then, just as a little pre-stretch, take your right hand towards the ceiling, this is just for fun, and then back down towards the floor, reach towards your left hand to the floor behind the left leg. Good. Squeeze the left quad. Then warrior two left. Left leg straight, left toes in, feet are parallel. Good. Let's start with the hands on the hips. Cow back, so basically stick your butt out. And then forward fold. Good. Hold here. Get as low as you can. Check the mirror. Make sure your back is flat. Good. Then bring your arms to a T to give ourselves a little bit more intensity. Good. Then take the right hand to the floor, left hand to the ceiling, twist open. Keep the weight in the heels, but squeeze the right quad, because that's the side that'll want to cave. Then take the left hand around the back. We won't do all of this with the eyes closed, but a bit of it. And take your right hand to your left knee. Left knee, myriad. Good. Now get your back flat, twist the left shoulder back, and then slide your right hand down your left leg. Good. And then we're going to release left hand to the floor, right hand to the ceiling, twist open. Good. Right hand around the back, left hand to your right knee, get tall. Twist the right shoulder back, and then slide the left hand down the right ankle. Good job, you guys. Back to center. Just give yourself a little forward fold and relax for a second. All right, then we're going to walk our hands over to the right side, bend the right knee. Try to get the right shin bone as straight up and down as you can. Good. Maybe you can cup the right heel with your right hand and drive your right shoulder towards your right knee. Good. Maybe grab your right toes with your left hand and really work here. And then let's go to the other side. Left knee bent, left shoulder inside left knee, cup the left heel, grab the left toes with the right hand, get deep. This time we're going to come back to center with the hands. Then we're going to take the right heel off, left toes to the ceiling, putting a lot of weight into the right side. So get the right heel off so we get a lot of angle on the right knee. But if you need to support yourself and not put too much weight in your hand, use your fingertips to alleviate the weight. Otherwise, bring your hands into prayer. Good. Get a little bit deeper, like you're going to take your forearms to the floor. And then bring your right arm to a T and left hand to your left toes. Place the right fingertips on the floor. Squeeze the left quad. And then hands back in prayer. It's the hard bit. Take the left foot back to the floor. Drive all the way to the other side. Left heel off. Right toes up. Get the forearms nice and deep. Good. Be careful here, Chris. Good. Then left arm to a T. Right hand, right toes. Stay low. Good. Now here we go. We're going to get ready for our eyes closed. The first thing we're going to do is go to warrior two right. Drive up. Use those legs. Warrior one right. We're going to take our time here. We're not really stretching. Think more balance. Eyes closed if you feel comfortable. Hands to the floor. Push the right knee back. Little hamstring stretch. Good. Then right knee forward. Hands to the ceiling. Good. Left knee down. Lean back. Come back up to warrior one right. Pivot open to warrior two right. Hands on the hips, slight back bend. Good. Then back to neutral, right leg straight. Arms to a T. Reach towards your right hand. Arms perpendicular to the floor. Reach the right hand to the floor. Good. Ooh. Then warrior two right. Right leg straight, right toes in, left toes out, warrior two left. Now this is the hard bit because you got to make sure that your left foot moves to the left edge of your mat. So turn and pivot, warrior one left. Good. Just get yourself situated. Hands to the mat. Push the left knee back, hamstring stretch. Left knee forward, hands back to the ceiling. Use the strength in those legs. Warrior one left. Lower the right knee. Good. Come back up. Warrior two left. Hang in there. Left leg straight. Squeeze the quads and glutes. Reach towards your left hand. Arms perpendicular to the floor, reach down towards your left hand. Back to warrior two left. We're gonna ditch the other sub. So warrior two right. Left leg straight, left toes in, right toes out. Warrior two right. Warrior one right, turn and pivot. Hands to the mat. Step back, down dog. Open up the eyeballs. Well done. All right. Let's go right leg off, bend and twist. Pigeon right. Sunny. Okay, cool. Stay active in this pose. Work in the back right corner. Let's take the left forearm down, but keep the right arm straight. So right hand down. It's just going to force that twist. That's it, Chris. Good. Back right corner of the hip. All right, down dog. Left leg off, bend and twist and hold. And pigeon left. And then right forearm to the mat. Keep the left hand on the mat, but keep your left arm straight. Lock out that tricep. All right, here we go. Falling onto the left hip, sweep the right foot forward, ending up on your bums and then your backs. Bring your knees into the chest, give yourself a big hug. Tell your body and your mind, well done. Arms to a T. Both knees to the right. And then the left. And then back to center. We'll practice our Old Faithful. So we're going to have a reverse fold and a bridge or full wheel. So the first one is hands above the head or hands next to the hip. It's up to you. So knees are directly above the hips, but now straighten your legs. Pull your abs in, and I want to see how slowly you can pull your feet up and over. And then just melt. Let your spine lengthen. All right, figure four with the left leg straight, left toes to the floor, both hands to your left foot. Right knee next to your right ear. Squeezing the left quad. And then switch. And then bend both knees. And then slowly lower the back down to the floor, one vertebrae at a time, feet flat on the mat. Bring your hands down to your heels, make sure you can touch your heels. And here you have the choice, either bridge pose or full wheel. Bridge is driving the hips up. Full wheel is hands next to your ears, but here we go. Let's just get 10 seconds. Bridge or full wheel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. All right, one more big hug. Deep breath in, biggest breath all day. Hold that in for 10. Bring the arms above the head. Lengthen the spine. Get tall. Pull in the abs, and as you breathe out, take the legs to the floor, one at a time, and bring the hands next to the hips. Let's spend the next 2 minutes improving our state of mind. First off, giving yourself a mental pat on the back for coming in and taking good care of your body. Those kind of actions resonate in the subconscious. They improve our self-esteem in an intrinsic way, a non-Instagram way. First off, think about 3 things that you're grateful for. Maybe one, to start with your own health. Having the privilege to walk down here and to get to use your body in the wonderful ways that we get to use it. And then maybe something about your family and friends. And then one more thing that can be whatever you choose. Maybe the fact that you live in probably the most beautiful country in the world. And then give me 3 more big cycles of breathing. Holding the air in for a couple seconds at the top of the breath, and holding the air out for a couple seconds at the bottom of the breath. Okay, slowly waking the fingers and toes, the knees and the elbows, the hips and the shoulders. Excellent work today, you guys. Good focus. Get some water in. Have some fun. Be good to yourself. Don't take anything too seriously.